Hello, hello, hello. Alright, we've got our dollhouse here as a reference. We probably don't need a big 40 by 30 plot, but I wanted to make sure I had room to build. If I can switch it to the 30 by 20, I will. Next thing is I want to because it's obviously up on a foundation. So do you think no, that's too big. Okay, it might be that one then. Alright. Yeah, that's not very big. $30 by 20 might be fine. Alright. This is my build say, so it doesn't matter if I fuck things over. Is that 30 by 20? Yeah. I'm also going to make it livable. So that's the big main thing. It's yeah. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards. It can go back to being normal size now. I will do this. Wait. And make that just glass for now. That side of the thing, glass. And then... Alright. Except that's not exactly like that, so actually I'm going to... That's just a curve right there, so what I'm going to do is, I think it's the smallest curve, right? Yeah. It's fine because they've got the roof there. And then it comes out, I'm going to say it comes out 1 because that's the size of the balcony there. So I'm just going to... I think it's like that. Alright. I'll come to figure out what these are soon. Alright, and then there's like a little tower, rounded tower. So I'll just build that. Perfect. Because then there's a roof here. It's definitely taller than that, so I'll figure out how tall it is at some point. That's got a rounded roof. Let's have a look. Comes up quite high as well. How high? Nearly as high as that's quite high. I'm gonna adjust these a little bit. I might make that, and make that, because otherwise, because that's like 3. You know what? No, that's like that. That's fine. It's this one. Yeah, that's better. I wish I could make that smaller. But that's like literally the smallest walls you can get with the rounded wall. So it will just have to be like that. And then this was like this. I came along here. For some reason. Actually, it might have just come to here. You know what? No, I'm just gonna make that like this. It's fine. Alright, and then there's just a roof. This one here. What I'm gonna do actually is but I don't think they have a, yeah, I'm gonna bring that down a little bit more. Alright, that's, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure they used this here, so, unless it's a dark brown, which I think is what it actually is, yeah. Alright. And then this colorway has the blue. So what I'm actually going to do is, because I'm pretty sure this is almost entirely enchanted by nature stuff. What I'm actually gonna do is get rid of this. I want just this here. Okay? So it's glass. Now we can go entirely enchanted by nature. Now, foundation, it's this one. Stairs. Which door is that? It's that one. Okay. That, That's those windows. So the door is this door. I think it's the darker. The only problem I have is like there's this little bit here, so maybe I'll just oh, that looks like it's covered it with like vines and stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Alright. what if I just move this and then basically I just want to make this a whole room here and then move that on top of there. Well, then that should be alright. Yeah, I'll use I'm gonna have to use the vines. That's right. This I can do that. That might mean cottage living, but I'll do that. Alright. Oh, and I need this. Right here. Done. There's another door there, so I will grab that door again. And looks like I might just do that as sort of like a separator thing, and then up here I like that there's stairs, but there's, yeah. Alright. Just regular wooden stairs is fine. There. That's a really big staircase. What I might do is, because I also want to make it a livable space. That'll be a different wallpaper at some point. Because the other thing is, we will need to fit a bathroom in here. I've already put one bathroom in here. It can be a one-bedroom place. I don't know what we're going to do with that, but you know. I know that that's this window. Because it's the butterfly, but there's no thing with the butterfly in the right colour, so I'll just use that one. Oh, okay. So that does need to be 3 wide. Alright, I'm adjusting the house just a little bit so we can still recognize it as this house. Which, that was those ones. Okay, cool. There we go. That's a... Yeah, I'm not making that a bathroom. No way. Keep that as like part of the hallway. Yeah, I don't know why those are turning into glass. I'll worry about it later. But what I might do is make like this sort of a bathroom. Alright, done. For some reason that's there, but I'm gonna put it here. And that there, because that's the bathroom. Alright, now. Oh, there's another one of those. Okay. Oh, maybe it is those, that colour then. And then it's this again. Oh, I didn't make that a room up there. That's fine. Alright, that's better. definitely was here. Done. Great. Alright. That might just be a little so the yeah, no. I'm not doing that. I want it to go there. Alright, now that's what it looks like they've done there, so I'll do that. And then I've got that here. It can't be because it's like slightly curved. Alright, I'm gonna bring these down a little bit. Oh, and I've got that, which I know what I'm going to do for that. Alright. Alright, I think I can get rid of this. What I want now is just, like, all of the ivy and everything. This from Cottage Living. That's going to save us. Or this one here. Must be some, you know what? I'm gonna move objects in it. Did it in like a sort of like a this way? Yeah, that kind of looks like what they've done, and it's just like it covers up that sort of weird bit there. I wish it was just green for that. Kind of like, no, not that. Just put like a bush there. Sort of like a Cannot intersect with roofs. Well, rude. Okay. There we go. I've got a little bit over that side as well. Okay, and then it looks like they're pretty simple little things there. So like these that are just like, it's just that in grass. So like these would be alright. These actually look perfect. All these ones, it looks like it's just grass, but no. Yeah, I think it's gonna be that one. That came with Love Struck, but it's fine. Just kind of got it going across there, so I'll go. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with that one. Because I think it is that one. I will. There we go. Oh, and one right here, apparently. No, that's fine. I can't be bothered. It's getting a bit much. Alright. Now, inside is absolutely the Enchanted by Nature wallpaper, but I'm going to change that for the bathroom and that kitchen area. But we will use all that furniture. Oh, and the hot tub. This one here. Done. come in and get some doors soon. That might be, that's gonna be kitchen-y stuff. And I think up in the bathroom I'll use it as well. Bathroom. Bedroom, and then that's a door into that bedroom. This is a garden door. It's fine. It can be inside. I can't tell what floor it is, so... Oh, it might be the new floor. No, that's not. It's not. But I am going to use the new floor for in here. Here, here, and here. Because it's wood. Wildwood Whimsy. I just like the idea of the back being the glass, like it's a dollhouse, so you can see through. I think that's a good little thing to have. All right. Now, it looks like they just used the first colorway for this one, so I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to set up that. The furniture that they definitely have, we'll bring all of that out. And then everything else and then we'll sort things out as we go. I want it to be a livable house, but we will. Yeah, they've used this. Unless, no, they haven't used that. Yeah, it is the first colorway. And then the chair with the cushion. Okay, and then everything else now is up to us. I'm gonna stick to the Enchanted by Nature sort of look, but what I might change is the flooring in here. Yeah. And then also have stairs here. don't know why that's different than the others, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. Alright, now we go into the nature. Let's put the stair railings on. I just want to put that there just to make it look like it's, you know. Like supported, you know. And then safety precautions, because this is a real house that Sims will live in. Alright. I'm just gonna put that over here. Okay. I will come back to finish that. But I might actually delete that because I'm going to put a kitchen. So I'm going to put a fridge there. Alright, bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom is just going to be this. Like, I can't be bothered. I'm done, you know. They can be like sort of here. It can sort of like hide the. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make this play. I'm gonna have to test it with some, but you know, it's fine. I want to put on a. No, I think not. Just gonna put that over here. Coffee table. There's no TV, that's fine. Put down a nice rug. The green Animal Crossing one. Oh, I'm gonna use this though. Actually, maybe I won't, because the kitchen. Actually, what if I make it so that come back to that. It's I have an idea. Right. I mean, yes, that's glass, but like my point is, and then put that over here. What I'm actually gonna do is get rid of that, because that's gonna be a fridge. That'll be a fridge actually, and like oven and then sink. And as far as stoves go, I'm gonna go with this one. And as far as fridges go, I'm gonna go with this one. I wonder if he's like a brown, yeah. That can go there. And then I'm gonna go Enjoy by Nature. Go in the kitchen. And then yeah, just do it all the way up over there so you can see it. Because you're not going to see it up than that, so yeah. Nice. Alright. Dining room. Actually, what I'm going to make this room is, because there's this, is I'm going to make it a little nursery. And this can go in the living room. Yes? Wait, I just... Okay, that can go there. Great. I mean, this is obviously going to have this light here. I'll figure out that room. I love this light, by the way. It's so great. Just want to put that little... I'm just gonna go show all, have a look, see what else we were gonna put in here. Shelves there. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have this. I'm going to go move house this, because I think it actually works better if I have it like that way. And then we can put it in a backyard. And honestly, I think even 30 by 20 is quite big for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this to my library. And I'm going to go dollhouse. Just to my library. I'm going to go, no, into here. That's 20 by 20. I'm gonna go into here. I thought this would take me longer, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, see, this is fine. Because then you still got space for backyard. I'm just gonna put that in there. Alright. Now the other thing was some trees and stuff, which is easy. Love that tree. Anyway, I'm gonna move that over here. I think it's more like a pond, but anyway, it's a hot tub. What tree is that? No, it's like that one? That one? This one. Feels like a tree would have it, to be honest. I'm gonna go with this one anyway. No, I think that's too big. I'm gonna make a little patio area. I just hate how different it looks. You know what? No, I'm not doing it. I might go with some basegate outdoor stone. That's better. Ooh, I want to put this in here as well because I think it should be in here. It's just a little nice little thing that they have. And then obviously yes. I'm gonna have this go along here. So that can be this. Actually, I think it's more like this one. Yeah, see, that's like, I could possibly make it work with the terrain paint. Nope. 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 Like, give me a terrain paint that's sort of... Alright. Alright, what I'm gonna do then is... this. To make it kind of like a... garden. And then maybe I'll just put some plants in as well. Really? I thought they were ones that came with... I'm gonna put them on here anyway. I mean, that's just stupid. Of course I can go there. There we go. We've got a little gardening area there. It's like a little bit more decorated than that one. Alright, I'm gonna save and then I'm going to go for a quick break and then I will be back. Okay. Welcome back. Hello. Yeah, are there any other things that we want to do? Maybe the curtains? Oh, and I need to test it as well. I'm gonna put in a little fairy house in the garden as well. And a fairy gnome. Alright. This in here. I kind of like this, but I think it's in the way. So for this. Oh, they do have ivy for this pet. Okay, wait a second. I'm just gonna move this for now. No, I want to get that. Did this one? You probably put like there. That's better because it's ones that actually. I'm not gonna put that on there. I think that's fine. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Better. Put that there. There we go. That's sort of covered and looks good and is far better. And then I want... Oh yeah, do it up here then. There we go. Just like a little bit there. Okay, that's a problem. That's okay. Alright. I might just bring this one up on this side, so yeah, so it's not like undercrossing them in a weird way, you know? Now, the next thing I want to do is ceilings. And that, I think, will just be this. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. I don't know why that deleted that, but... Oh, that's why. That's not what I meant to do. It's fine. I need a person and a baby, basically, to test this house. I'm not going to do, like, any path or whatever, because, again, a 20 by 20 lot, I'm not sure what people will do. Let's have a look. Is there any outdoor furniture? Let's have a look. I'll just put that here. I'm gonna go through everything. Alright. Surfaces. Plumbing, I think we've got all the activities and skills. I'm just gonna put that. Oh, they can only go on the floor, apparently. I'll just put it down. I won't soon. So we can have a pot plant. Decorations. I mean, yeah, we're gonna. Those are pretty. That's it, that's it. We've done that. We've got some there. And you'll put that there. Alright, pets, I don't think. Kids. Covered. Alright. Lighting, I think they are fine. Electronics, I don't think there's anything. Appliances, there's just that. Storage, it's just those. I think we're good. Off the grid, so water features. Okay, and then what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Bins. We do need a bin. Alright, so we'll just put in a basic bin here. And then an outdoor bin here. Actually, not that one. And then I wanted to put in some alarms, so we'll put in a smoke alarm and a burglar alarm. Okay, I think that's fine. What else does a house need? I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna go make a family. Go into manage worlds and make an adult and an infant to test this house. Okay, hi. Your name is Alessandra Schubert. You want to be a fairy. Your traits are that. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to play with genetics. And it's going to be an infant. There you go. Her name is Aria. She's wiggly. I simply do not give a shit what you wear. So that's fine. As long as it's not terrible. Great. Alright. There's no bath, but you can clean babies in the sink, so it's fine. Right. First thing first, put baby in here. Put Aria down here. Go on. Great. Look up historical deaths. Great, you can use that. Brilliant. Okay, I think my main thing was I think this is all fine. Can you use this? Go here. Go here. Okay, she cannot get to the door, can you? Alright. What if I put that door here instead? Try on outfits, let's go. Yep. Relax. Okay, stop that. Okay, cool. What on earth? Oh, whoops, that's opening. I don't need this. Alright. Okay, the main thing I have right now is that this tree is clipping. I need a thinner tree. So, we will use this tree. You think that's better? Yeah. Yeah. So I was getting into this room here, which was we fixed. I'm pretty sure we can go into here, that's fine. Alright. Alright. Enchanted by nature, dollhouse. Okay. We're gonna go. Inner screen, dollhouse. Okay, it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Okay. A house modelled after the dollhouse that came with Enchanted by nature. 1 bedroom, 1 nursery, 1 bathroom, play tested, and ready to live in. Right. I'm really happy with that. Okay. Now, my other question is, so there's other colorways for this. So do we make a version of with this colorway? Do we make a version with that colorway? You know? We just have to change some of the colors. It wouldn't be that hard, actually. I'm very happy with it though. What a great idea I had. Now what am I going to do for an hour and a half? I wonder if any of these... no. Singles hang out. Fairy passage. Yeah. I'm happy with it. Let's wait until daytime. And then I'll get some cool pictures. Oh, I didn't put any... Okay, wait a second. Done. Gosh, that looks so cool. Yeah. Don't mind me. I could hear something. I just wanted to get a few pictures. don't care about the baby's quirks. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. Yay! Alright. Save. Exit to main menu, save and exit. Okay, and then I will load. Wait, it's that one, I think. I'm not gonna do some like only an hour and a half of corrects. Or we could just wrap it up, honestly, just have a shorter stream. And considering everything that I have going on at the moment, that's probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I know. What's this? Only an hour and a half for a stream? I don't know about that. I know. But I've not been at my greatest and I've got a lot coming up, so I don't want to push myself too much. We did what we were doing for this stream. It's good. I like how the house turned out. And I hope other people enjoy it. But that is going to be all for this stream. I'll be back tomorrow with some date everything, and then Thursday with some more Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and then after that I'm going to be taking like a month off streaming, just because I'm moving, I'm getting married, you know, there's a lot going on at once, so you know, I just need to take, you know, a month off, some time off before and after all of that. And yeah, that's all for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think there's anyone to raid currently, so we'll just finish up. Okay, bye bye.